Yeah, I don't have that button.
And I forgot the countdown clock
You
again.
forgot the
But
come on, man. Well, it doesn't
hey,
matter.
we're
We're live.
here. Hey, it's been a while. I have been
It's
gone
been
for a
quite a
while.
while, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So you're one of the people I thought of to have on. So anyway, I'm Big Will. That is Discovery Bay, and I have got books here. Oh Lord. October is when they were sent off. So
That's
2 months shy of a year.
2 months shy of a year. Okay, so 10 months. These books have not been in your physical possession,
Right.
and you've just kind of relied on whatever this computer screen has told you is the status of your books.
And I can tell you right now, it's horrible. Because when I sent them in, it was less than 100 days. And then eventually it got up to, I think CBCS standard time now is like 240 days. Business days.
But the real question is, since you didn't pay for any of that expedited service and you waited the whole 10 months, what were the grading cost per book?
Oh, the grading costs were cheap. It was less than $30 a book, or about $30. These were pressed by Gamma, some of the first books I sent him.
Okay.
And then, of course, I had to ship it to Gamma, and then, of course, he charged me. So figure about $30 a book. Well,
right.
Wait a minute.
You think your all-in cost is roughly 30 pounds?
No, it's wrong. I paid $47.95 for each book.
You pay. Wait a minute.
I don't know how that happened. I sent these.
Where did that number just come from?
So
you're looking at the invoice right now?
No, I'm not looking at the invoice. That's wrong.
That can't be wrong, man.
That's wrong. I think it was about $30 a book. I'll have to go back and check because I sent them standard, obviously.
Okay. Now, just to preface, since this is books that were from 10 months ago.
Yeah.
When you sent these 10 months ago, was it your intent to sell them upon their return?
Yes, depending on the grades.
Okay.
But
and then
the nature of these books are, these can be held if needed, and they'll be okay because of what
these are evergreen.
You'll see this.
These were not dependent on anything coming up, going on.
No,
they weren't. If I get them back before this movie or this trailer, none of that stuff. These are books that are good all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Except the first one that I'm going to show. I don't know how this happened.
You mean except?
Because I typed it in. I sent it to Gamma. You know how he always wants you to send a picture of what you're sending?
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but I sent it. But I did not mean to send it to get graded. It was not supposed to get graded. And you'll see why when I hold it up because of what it is.
Okay.
And this is the first book here. If you don't mind, make me a big screen, you little screen.
Oh, absolutely. Let me let's go into the view.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is what we got.
Ooh.
Still a good book, but you could see why I didn't really mean for it to get graded. Because what you pay for this is, I mean, it's worth a little more graded, but not much. And the grade I got on it was 3.5.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be grading that.
Yeah, first Diablo, and if I have these tabs done up because of the FMV, the first one is this book. This is its FMV right now. 140.
Oh, well, look at that. Look at you did a little prep work on the little production work. Very nice. So the first book, which was what? Fantastic Four issue number 30?
30. Straight up 30.
Straight up 30 from what? 1967?
64.
64. Wow. Okay. From 1964.
Diablo.
Gets a 3.5 and it still has a decent FMV. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jack Kirby still, but
hey,
did not mean to send it. Now this one was a total surprise right here.
Oh, great book.
Yeah, great Neil Adams cover.
Neil Adams, he hates that cover too, doesn't he?
I know he does because of the leg.
Isn't that awesome? Because of the leg, it looks so long.
Here's the shocker.
Tell me what you got. Ooh, that's a nice one.
8-0.
That's nice.
And the price on this is amazing.
Tell me what the FMV
for
is.
this book.
90-day average.
Is
now,
that?
Without giving too much information, did these 90-day averages come from any particular source? We're not going to name them. Does it maybe start with a G or does it start with a C?
No, these are GPA.
GPA.
Yeah, I
J Hood's in the house. Let me give a.
Yeah, I'm completely off the comments. So, yeah, I was shocked that this got an 8.0. I was very happy.
That's pretty nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and
okay, so now at 8.0, does it become PC?
No. At 9.8, this is not PC.
Oh no, this was a sell the whole time. But that's an example of an evergreen book. Doesn't matter what's going on. Here's
another awesome evergreen book right here.
Show me. I love this book. Oh yes,
best Ditko cover ever, in my opinion, for Spider-Man.
All right.
I mean, how can you beat that?
You can't beat it, man. That's one of the best ones.
Yeah, ASM 33. And I didn't do as bad as I thought I was.
What do you got? 4.0. Okay.
I'm happy on that. For some reason, its 90-day is this. That's too low to me.
That seems a little low, but I got a question for you.
We're in recession.
You're not selling that book, are you?
We're in the slump.
You're not selling that book, though, are you?
Not right now.
No, yeah. I think
because it's not worth what it should be. But once it is, I'll sell it.
Okay, now question. I always like to point this out. We've got this 90-day average. Yeah. Sometimes there hasn't been a book in that grade sold since whenever, which can really skew your 90-day average.
Sale in 2021.
So sometimes you got to look above him. You got to look above and below to see if there was a sale.
That was a 3.5. I looked at the 4 most recent sale. There was only one for this year, and then it didn't even have a 90-day. I don't think, or that was the 90-day, the last sale. And then I looked at a 4.5, same thing. They were around $180, $175. So I figured this in this grade, if someone were to buy it today, that's probably the price they pay. So that's how I can.
Question. So it's great to check out the old sales, past history. It's given us this, what we're going to call this fair market value, this 90-day running average. But are there any even listed for sale right now on eBay at that grade?
At that grade? I have no idea. I didn't check eBay.
Because that is what the fair market value, what someone's asking for right now, what somebody's willing to plop down on it is really, maybe the FMV is 180, but you ain't finding any listed for 180 because there's only one listed and it's someone's asking 350. What do you do?
Yeah. So I just
see, look at that. A 3.5. Here we go. A 3.5 sold in July for $250. Jay Hood coming through. Hey, welcome to the show. Edwin Price says, hello, gents. I'm anxious to see this reveal. Just got my final submission.
CBCS. I like how
Edwin I like it. Just got my final submission back from CBCS. It took 16 months on Fast Track. Never again. Wow, Edwin. Wow, that is a horror.
That makes me want to ask, did he get pressing? Did he do signature? What?
Yeah, well, let's ask Edwin, if you're still in the chat, why do you think it took so long? Did you get all the bells and whistles?
Fast Track, or what did you get? Was it just grading or not? That's what I want to know. But we have, hopefully he's given us an answer there. We have a final book.
Right.
This one's also one that I can hold and not have to worry about. Amazing book. I got a decent grade on it. Boom.
Amazing gave away that it was going to be a Spider-Man book. It's an amazing book.
Yeah.
All right, tell me what's important about this one.
You know what's important about this.
This is the first time she says, right? Is this the
phrase? Death of Gwen Stacy.
Oh, death.
You know this.
Death of Gwen Stacy. There you go.
ASM 121 and not a bad grade.
6.0 is a great grade in that book. Here, a 4.0 is a now 350 on a bin. That was an example of that other book, remember?
Oh, the other book. Okay.
What's actually in the market right now.
Well, so I'll have to double check later.
Well, you were saying 180, and that seemed low, right?
Well, that's the latest sales that GPA has tracked. Now, remember, GPA only does CGC. They don't do CBCS. And they have to get it after it's sold and done. So more recent things they won't have. That's the same thing with everybody. So always remember that. I just wanted to put something on the screen, but always remember when you want to sell, you want to look at eBay, you want to look at GPA, you want to look at another source to figure out what your pricing is.
No, you did not, Edwin. No, you did not. I had to file a formal complaint with the state attorney general's office to finally get action. Wow. That's incredible.
They had to have lost them or something.
That's wow. I'll tell you what. So as we get older, we kind of forget about the quote unquote Better Business Bureau. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you a real quick one. My wife had an issue with this solar company that was bought by a bigger solar company, and she questioned some of the billing, and as we were moving, she wanted to get this wrapped up before the change of ownership. Yeah. And she finally said, well, I guess I'm going to make a complaint with the Better Business, which she did. She got a phone call, and the lady specifically asked, is this the Tanya Shaw that made the complaint? Oh, I just my wife's name. There you go. Is this blah blah who made the complaint with the Better Business Bureau? To which my wife said yes. And she goes, what do you think you are owed? My wife told her the number. She said, it's on its way. Thank you very much. That was it.
Yeah, man. BBB ain't no joke. But anyway, yeah. So great, awesome book. I'm fine with the grade. That's a pretty good grade. And not too bad on the FFB.
Now, I'll tell you, that's another one. That's too low.
Yeah, that is too low.
That's way too low for a 6.0. You cannot go on eBay right now and find somebody selling that book in a 6.0.
GPA had that as the 90-day and a last sale of 300. So it could just be the slump that everything's in, or maybe another thing you got to do that.
I think that's a hold. Real quick, we got Edwin says, after the complaint was filed, they finally graded the books in 2 weeks after having them since April. You're talking about October. You're talking about October books here, Big Will. You're talking about April.
Yeah. Well, the most I've ever had to wait was you were on the last time, and it was a literal year. And it was CBCS.
Insane. That's insane. How could they do business like this? Ooh, that's what I'm talking. Here, you want to make that? You want to make the sound from eBay where it goes?
Oh yeah, yeah. So that makes me happy.
That's nice info. I appreciate that, Jay Hood.
Yeah, thank you, Jay Hood.
Yeah, now, that was a nice.
The next two things that I will have to unbox, are going to be from CGC.
Okay.
And let me tell you why that is. First off is one of them is a George Perez private signing that didn't happen because he died, and I had to switch it to the Marv Wolfman. But the next one was because I was forced, JB, to go CGC rather than CBCS, whose case I love so much.
Why? Forced.
Because CBCS right now, their standard time for turnaround is, like I told you, like 240 something business days. That's almost a literal year just for grading. But you can do 14 business days, 5 days, or 1 day turnaround if you pay for Express, Express Plus, or Super Express.
Yeah, if you're willing to put up the scratch.
And the price that they had it at, they jacked up by $20 for each one. So I went from, if I had wanted to send in this book, instead of paying $60 for 14 days, I would have had to pay $80. And I'm a member, so 72, but still, that adds up, man.
Hold on. You think you got your money's worth from your membership?
No, I don't. Not yet.
All right, hold on. Let's Edwin's got one more. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
However, they punished me on the grades. My beautiful Daredevil number 7 was returned to 7.5, but supposedly with slight color touch. Oh. I've got a Silver Surfer 4 story with color touch. You don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got my books back from CGC from MegaCon, and they tried to charge me for a book from last year that I had already paid for and got graded.
Yeah.
That's
another thing. CGC starting to charge now when it comes in rather than when they're done with it.
I have nothing at anybody right now. I had to empty the pipeline with the move.
Oh, wow.
So in anticipation of the move, I stopped. I just stopped. I stopped sending to be cleaned and pressed. I stopped sending to be graded. And now we get to reset everything.
Sweet. But I had 2 books, and with CGC, I sent them whatever the Silver Age tier is. I think it's Express or Expanded, or anyway. And that tier, fast tracked, was $10 less than the Express tier for CBCS. So I saved a little money, plus saved a lot of money because they jacked up the price on the Express by $20. So according to CGC, it'll be 2 to 3 weeks and I'll get those back. So we'll see, but I was forced to go to CGC. CBCS does have the better case, but now that is the only thing they have over CGC, and that's not enough when I have to figure cost. So I was forced to go CBCS.
There you go. I'm constantly on the precipice of getting some books graded to sell. These kinds of lead times are all that keep me from pulling right? And then Edwin says, I've had that Daredevil 7 since college when it wasn't worth $5 to $10. Who color touches a cheap book 40 years ago? I went over it with a black light. Color touch my butt. Crack that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for that. But anyway, that's my story as to why instead of going with CBCS, who does have the better engineered case, you may not like how it looks, but objectively, it's a better case physically. Well, I have to go CGC now because they forced me. And those are my books. So
they've lost your business, and they've lost Edwin's business. And we're hearing some stories. Mm-hmm. I remember when they changed the case and everybody said, oh, this is the turning point. Oh, they're going to come after CGC. They're here it comes. Us collectors need to get off the CGC and start rolling with CBCS. And now all those people that were rolling with CBCS are like, hell no, they screwed me. Hey, sleeper reader, thank you for stopping in.
But if they had just not increased their pricing, and with this move that they did, focused on getting the turnaround times of the standard tiers down, I would still be using them. But they jacked up their price. Their turnaround time is still insane. Oh, wow.
Pleasure meeting you too. Yeah, we got a little what are you, Pacific Northwest little comic book group up here, and it's pretty cool. Meeting for coffee on Saturday mornings. So if anybody's interested in that, or you're in up in this area, reach out to me on Instagram.
Let's do a quick recap here. So we have
let's get a quick recap.
We got ASM 121 6.0. Apparently FMV of $500 to $550 according to Jay.
Here, eBay last sold.
Yeah.
121.
Then we have ASM 33, best Steve Ditko Spider-Man cover, hands down. 4.0. And I'm just gonna hold it for a while because I thought that was for the FF.
No, that's for these.
Oh, well,
I'm going backwards.
I'm still gonna hold it for a while because I don't think it's worth.
Oh no, that was for the FF. Never mind.
Yeah. And then we have Superman 233. Don't let that one fool you. It's issue 233 in an 8.0.
In an 8.0.
Amazing. And then the book that shouldn't have got graded but did. And apparently
you're still gonna make money on that. What are you talking about?
FF30.
Yeah, you're still gonna make money on that.
Yeah, I'm still doing all right.
You do all right with that one.
So anyway, well, I will tell JB the dark secrets of the multiverse here in once we go off there. And JB, do you have anything scheduled? I know you're
scheduled,
partially doing stuff on occasion now.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit here or there. I'm every Thursday night.
Is there a sale you're going to join?
I'm open. I'm open, to be honest. I just was on an auction last night. I did really well on it. I was on an auction last Wednesday on Madhouse. Did really well on that one. Last night was on Beta Ray. I'm open for the auction scene. If you got a slot open, you want to get the boys down there, I'll come hang out with you. I'm doing the Lords of the Long Box every Thursday, and then they gave me permission to kind of reuse that content. So if you check the channel, I've been kind of repackaging my reads from that show and putting them out. And I gave everybody the first glimpse of the new man cave, the off-site man cave, which is going to begin construction here. Yeah, like the wood is coming in with the brackets, and we're gonna build this thing up into a real something. So look forward to checking that out.
But that's California guys just step out of state, and it's like I can have a house twice as big.
No, we downsized. My old house in Cali was 3,400, which was stupid big. And then I came here in Oregon. We're in 1,600 in Oregon, and this stuff don't fit. It don't fit. So we had to get an offsite man cave.
As for me, I don't have anything scheduled. I'm still trying to heal and get better. So if stuff comes in, I'll do that. Definitely going to be posting these on IG.
Yeah.
And so I guess we'll see everybody later. Thanks for coming, and hopefully there'll be another video soon.
Cool. Peace.
Later.